We are indeed honored with the presence of such distinguished dignitaries and all the delegates who have come from far and near, all under one roof. And it is my proud privilege to welcome you all on behalf of the Amity family to the first Amity International Model United Nations. I would now warmly welcome our honorable chief guest, Mr. Armugam Parsuraman. Our guest of honor, Dr. Ayagiri Rao, ex-advisor DST. Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, General K.J. Singh. Mrs. Divya Chauhan. I think children, you'd have to go down now. Ms. Stephanie Morimura, Cultural Attaché for Exchanges American Center. We have Mrs. Divya Arora, National Director, AFS Intercultural Program. We have Mr. Bapat with us, Dr. Bhattacharjee, Dr. R.P. Singh, Mr. Sanjay Srivastava, and Dr. Shukla. We have also General Surinder Singh with us. Surinder Kumar, I'm sorry. General Surinder Kumar with us. And I also would like to welcome Rinita Nayak, Assistant Information Officer, UNIC. We have the pleasure of having with us our chief guest, Mr. Armugam Parsuraman, the newly appointed Distinguished Director of the UNESCO office in New Delhi. He is also currently the UNESCO representative to India, Bhutan, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. An alumnus of the University of Mauritius, with a degree in administration, he has made remarkable contribution in the field of education and community service, wherein he is not only served as the chairman of his district council, but has the sole distinction of being the architect of the 10-year education plan for Mauritius. In his illustrious career, spanning over 30 years, Mr. Parsuraman has held important portfolios both at the national and international level. During his 4-year term as Member of Parliament in Mauritius, he served as the Minister of Education and Science, as well as in the Ministries of Art and Culture. His unique contribution to the advancement of knowledge in the areas of education, science and culture won him much acclaim as chairman of the General Council of Ministers of the Culture of Organization of the African Unity, and subsequently as the representative of the Republic of Mauritius in UNESCO's executive board in the latter half of the 1990s. His path-breaking work in Africa led to his next appointment as an education policy advisor and coordinator in the World Bank's United Nations Special Initiative for Africa. His pioneering work in Mauritius, Africa, and his long-standing ties with the UN have won him prestigious appointments in UNESCO. In 2004, Mr. Parsuraman was appointed to the post of Secretary of UNESCO Executive Board, entrusted with the expanded responsibilities of the Office of the Secretariat and General Conference. We are indeed honored with the presence of such a distinguished luminary who has spared his valuable time to be with us. A very, very warm welcome to you, sir, and thank you for being here with us. Today we stand at the brink of a dreary desert where self-destruction is writ large on the face of earth, and man is groping in the darkness of lost values and selfish pursuits. If our generation fought pitched battles against evils of ignorance, the new generation is grappling with chaos and turbulence reined in by the multi-pronged information bomb. The need of the hour is to redefine our responsibilities, and Model United Nations is a great leap in this direction. It aims at educating the participants about civics, current events, communication, and multilateral diplomacy. Participants research a country, take on roles of diplomats, investigate international issues. We at Amity believe that the right impetus can definitely help our younger generation and make them embodiments of excellence, intelligence, and skill. The Amity International Model United Nations will provide a befitting platform for our young delegates to deliberate on the challenges faced by the world today and find suitable solutions. Our respected founder president, Dr. Shokye Chauhan, an educationist and a man with an unparalleled vision, has always endeavored to encourage students to stand for unity, friendship, and service to humanity. He reiterates that it is important to have an ability to adapt oneself to the fast-changing environment and accept all challenges of life with a constant desire to learn, so that one can pursue one's goals with sincerity and dedication. We are privileged to have him as our role model. The immortal lines, "Behind every successful man there is a woman," are perhaps more true when we realize the role played by our dear chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan. The success story of an institution is based on its strong foundation and sound philosophy of the people at the helm of affairs. AIMUN is a brainchild of our chairperson, who herself is an embodiment of serenity, knowledge, and steadfast devotion. She has always advocated that people who make a difference are not ones with the credentials, but the one with concern. She believes in strongly integrating the right values into the daily curriculum and making each Amitian a force to reckon with. Under her able guidance, Amity remains committed to enthuse every child to move with confidence and become a viable force of the future. Her benign presence at almost all occasions has always been a source of encouragement for each of us, guiding us to move forward with determination. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us in spite of your night journey that you've had. She is still with us. She was across the seas last evening and is back with us this morning. We are indeed grateful to all the schools for participating in this mega event. I'm delighted to inform you that we have with us 8 international teams, 10 national teams, that's outside Delhi, and a large number of Delhi and NCR schools, who have all taken so much effort to be with us for the next 3 days. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us for this conference. So while we all join hands to foster friendly relationships and unity, I must appreciate the efforts of our enlightened delegates who would not only discuss on issues of concern, but also move forward with a mission to bring peace and tolerance in this strife-born world. Remember all of you who are here present today. You are the future leaders of the world. Remain composed even in the time of crisis. Set things right in the middle of chaos. Remain calm in the face of adversity, for you are the undaunting spirit of the future, a ray of hope in the troubled world. So let peace reign and a new morrow dawn that dispels all fears and spreads enlightenment. Before I end today, I would especially like to extend my gratitude to our Vice Chancellor, General K.J. Singh of the Amity University, for lending us all the support for this conference and allowing us to use the university campus. Sir, we cannot thank you enough for this. And once again, enjoy the conference. Thank you.